Hey guys, back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be working on the next building of our Batman Arkham's Asylum remake. That will be the Botanical Garden. If you do not remember, um, over the last few videos I've uploaded, um, I have shown a little bit of progress in these buildings. One starting with a little bit of what I have had done with the intensive treatment building. Then we did a live stream with me working on this Orca mansion. And then yeah, we did a few more, maybe a few more survival episodes where at the end of the video I did show off what I had already finished. And today we're going to be working on the botanical garden. And then after that, um, we will then have to be building the medical facility and the uh, jail box, basically. That's what I'm going to call it. I can't pronounce the actual name right. Um, so, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Future Pancake here. If you're wondering why some of the beginning footage isn't there, like the building, the staircases, and what you're about to see, why some of the stuff was already built and you haven't seen it being built. That's because the recording clip gets kind of messed up. Yikes. Hello guys, welcome back, and this is what we've gotten done so far, since that clip. So, I'm not sure exactly how accurate this is, I know there's a few things I need to change up. These pointy things I'm gonna have to, uh, fix with, and I did have to delete the create mod, so, sadly, we don't have any of that, polished cut andesite block that I was using in the clip, so we had to get all of that replaced with this. Um, and we're gonna be working on the terrain too, and getting some more mountainous. I don't really know exactly how accurate this is, so what I will be doing is I will also be looking into other remakes people have made. I know some people, it's like around 2013. Some people were actually remaking the game, but it wasn't really to scale. So they had it built, but they couldn't really build it to scale on how the game is. And that's what I'm doing. I'm building it to scale, which is why it's a lot bigger than some of the other builds. So yeah. Uh it's been really fun. And at first, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder. I know it was definitely. I was struggling there for a second, but I do finally have Batman Arkham Asylum on my laptop. So now I can actually have the game running and then it be on my monitor while I'm playing Minecraft and building it. So yeah, that's how I got to this point. I'm gonna have to come back and fix this. There's a lot of small details I will be going back and fixing. So yeah, and I need to come back and look at this point because yeah. But again, back to what I was saying about the other recreates. There's this one on Planet Minecraft. Um, I'm pretty sure it came from like 2013. I might be wrong. And if you ignore how small it is, it's really close. It's a really close replica. It's compared to how it was made because it's pretty close, a lot closer than some of the other I can't say other remakes. Um, because there's a good handful where it's labeled Arkham, but it's not related to the Arkham game. There's some parts where it's like basically their own Arkham Asylum, and it's the way they built it. So yeah, but I did find a map on Planet Minecraft where someone has previously remade uh, Batman Arkham Asylum in Minecraft, but again, the scale is not exactly right. But also at the same time, they people in 2013 didn't have mods like immersive portals and stuff. Or at least I think so. I don't know. Um, but yeah, and what we can because we have immersive portals and also skyblocks. I can give that illusion that we want, which is gonna be really nice. And okay, yeah, that is. So yeah, and also I did find out that the skyblock. Oh, wrong man. Did not mean to that. Also simulates the sky whenever it's nighttime. So you can still have this story effect. Not story, but nighttime effects when we are in the room. And I'm gonna try and get some shaders. I'm about to spend some time looking for one. And yeah, but the next clip is really just gonna be me working on the terrain. So I'm gonna be really excited to actually get on top of that. I might not even record it just so that way just so because I don't want this entire video just being me building and like there's not a whole lot of commentary. So yeah, uh, the interior. I don't know. The interior for this building is might actually never mind. I just realize that, but yeah. Um, I just remembered that there's that whole big room. And then there's like multiple big rooms and stuff. So yeah. Um, I yeah, this building is actually a little bit of a pain. Because a good amount of it's covered up by rocks and stuff, and I want to say mountains, but more so it's more like a really big hill, not like rocky hills and stones. So yeah, um, if I'm able to get a working, create of like working version of where I can have the create mod, shaders, sky blocks, and the immersive portals. If I can get like those are the core uh mods that we need to get working. Everything else like replay mod, Axiom, those will get unadded at some point when this is done. But yeah, um, this building, I would say it is possible in 1.13.2. You would just have to replace the what is it? Lodestone. How do you say that? Lodestone. Lodestone. So yeah, you'd have to get that replaced, but that's about yeah, you'd also have to get the polished andesite slabs replaced. You'd have to get the polished andesite stairs replaced. And then again, I'm working on these. I don't really have I don't have an official design yet. Um, I'm actually very tempted to just take one of these designs because these seem to like well, it's because yeah, I think that would actually work pretty well. But this was the original that I had, and then I just copied and pasted it over to here so that way we would have more room because I didn't know if we were going to be building any more, and I asked that this is kind of an array, and we doing the terrain over here. So like yeah, there's a lot. It's so I think I'm gonna use a mixture of porous dirt and mm, either rooted dirt or quadzil. Because in the game it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of grass. And it looks more like there's just a whole lot of quadzil. Yeah. So yeah. Um is that all? I don't know. Well, I'll see y'all when I get some more research done, which will probably be later today. Um I'm pretty sure I know there's like this room where you have to go fight poison ivy, and that's towards the left area. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So yeah. Okay guys, and we are done. I finally got it finished. Oh, another one. This backport, I'm not doing it mainly just because that like is just pure terrain. Like there's no building involved. There's nothing around that involved with the building itself, which is why I didn't add that part. So yeah, the reason why I added this was just because it would just kind of give it a better sense of scale and stuff. So yeah, and it would also just kind of look nice. But I am happy to say that we are done with this. Um, Although I don't like how it's still not fully up to scale. I really don't, because I know for a fact this should be higher, but it's not. And yeah, when we finish, because we have two more buildings left, two more. That's it. That's all. So once we get those done, then we'll actually be sorting on the build itself. And I also need to look back at the Arkham Asylum game, look back at this building, make sure there's no small details I missed. But as of now, at this moment that I can think of, I have built all of I built it. So yeah. I don't think there's anything else. I will be looking for more mods. Well, not more mods, but mods that could work with this. So yeah, I am very excited though to continue working. And the next two buildings that we have to work on is the medical facility and I have to. I do not remember the other one. Okay, it's the penitentiary or penitentiary. I probably butchered that, but yeah, that's you just got the medical facility and the that. So those are going to be the last two buildings before this. We start working on the actual map itself, and then once we get all of that done, I will release this for another download on my Patreon, and then yeah, um, I might change it to a. There's a few changes I'm going to be working on, so yeah, but we're gonna have for the because I think we got a world because there's a schematic and then there's a world download. I got like two world downloads and a schematic on my Patreon. But yeah, the next one's gonna be a world download. Um, and then if you want to, y'all can then make a schematic of that, just so that way it's easier on y'all and y'all don't have to go through a whole thing of schematic. Um, the next upload will include all buildings and it will have its map on. It's also gonna have the map. So the next download will available will be basically the everything but the interior, and then the next download will be everything including the interior. However, though, you will need a few mods if you want to be able to play with the interior. You're gonna need immersive portals. That's one of them, and I'm trying to keep it as vanilla as possible. So if there's any other mods, oh yeah, and Skyblock, like no, not Skyblock, but Block of Sky. Um, I might again also the version of this world might get changed. So yeah, but as of right now, there's nothing I can think of. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, that's trippy. It's like it's like reality is splitting. Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay. But yeah, it really does look like if we just do this, right? Now look down. It just looks like I'm looking at the sky. I'm not though. It's fun. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We're just gonna kind of work on the next two buildings, and the next two buildings will actually be a breeze. Because if you ever actually play Batman Arkham Asylum, and also if you notice, I am wearing a Batman skin. So yeah, we're doing a little bit something different with the skins today. Well, yeah, today. So yeah, but again, ugh, yeah, yeah. I am very happy with how this is coming along. Although this is taking a lot of time, I have to say. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about Scarecrow. If we do Scarecrow, there would be a lot. There's a lot would have to be going to happen to actually get that to work. So I don't know how that would happen. Maybe with command blocks, maybe not. I don't know. Um, I could also make it separate. Make that separate. Like make that like a separate roll download. So if y'all want to, I don't know. I don't know because that would be very tricky on how we would get that to work. Because yes, immersive portals would be helpful, but there would be a pain. I mean, I get. I mean, yeah. I know there's a like a tool. Well, not necessarily not a tool, but you can do some funky stuff with immersive portals. So I'm pretty sure we could figure something out that would get it pretty close to how it is in the game. And that I would have to. What's it? I'm gonna add this to this one just because. I'm pretty sure if this is actually this part of the building, anyways. So yeah, and let's check. Do I like that? Do I like that? Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Also, if you did notice, I did copy the this that little tip point to this thing because it just looks a lot nicer and I just like it a lot better. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and I will be back on the next video with the medical facility. That's gonna be the next one I want to build, and then we're gonna do the penitentiary. However you say that. Um. Uh. I'm. Yeah. Bye bye.